Hi, my name is Luke Stableford, and this is a short, guided, soothing rhythm breathing practice. So begin by finding a comfortable position. Sat upright, with your feet flat on the floor, your back straight, so your posture embodies a sense of alertness and dignity. So perhaps lifting your shoulders up and rolling them back and allowing them to drop, so that your chest is open, your shoulders are relaxed and back. Imagining that a string is pulling from the crown of your head up slightly, just gently lengthening the back of the neck so that the head and the neck is balanced. Feeling the sense of gravity pulling you down and being supported by the ground and by the chair. Softening the muscles a little bit, if that's possible. Noticing if there's areas of any tension or resistance, and just allowing that to soften if it wants to. Allowing a light smile on the face. Imagining that the eyes are smiling as well. And that smile is flowing down through the whole of your body. So your whole body is smiling. And turning your attention to the breath in the nose. Breathing into and out from the nose. Noticing the sensations of breath as the air flows in. That might be a little bit cooler. And then the sensations of breath as the air flows out. Perhaps a little bit warmer. Noticing that the mind is bound to wander all the time. That's what the mind does. Anytime you notice the mind wandering away from the breath, just noticing where it's gone and gently bringing it back to the breath with kindness and patience. And following the breath into the back of the throat, seeing if you can feel it there. And down into the chest, noticing the rise of the chest on the breath in and the fall of the chest on the breath out. And following the breath even further down and seeing if you can notice it in the belly. The rising and expanding of the belly wall as you breathe in. The fall as you breathe out. If it's possible for you, focusing on breathing all the way into the belly, allowing the belly to rise and expand, to draw the air into the lungs without needing to move your rib cage. And just lightly compressing the belly muscles as you breathe out to squeeze the air out of the lungs. A bit like squeezing toothpaste out of a tube from the bottom. If that's not possible, just stay with focusing on breathing into the chest. Just noticing the rate of breath. See what you can count to on the breath in and the breath out. And just starting from where you're at. So perhaps you're noticing that you can count to 2 on the breath in and 2 on the breath out. So that'd be 1, 2, 1, 2. Just focusing on keeping the mind, the attention on the breath. Counting as you breathe. Seeing if it's possible to slow down the breath a little bit more, increasing your count by 1. For example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But don't push it too much, just gently slowing it and deepening it as you start to settle into the practice. Allowing the breath to slow naturally. And breathing deeply, smoothly and slowly. With no pauses, no holding the breath. And seeing if it's possible to slow down the breath a little bit more. Adding 1. For example, counting to 4 on the in and the out. And slowing down the breath a little bit more, if possible. So you can count to 5 on the breath in and 5 on the breath out. We're aiming to slow down the breath to at least 5 or 6 counts on the in and the out, even in and out. But if you're not there yet, that's okay. Just breathing as slowly and deeply as is right for you right now. If you've not reached 5 or 6, just slowing down the breath a little bit more. And we're going to maintain it at that pace. Staying with that pace now for the next few minutes.